Thank you so much. Okay, so this is, red was on 823.1, this is on 823.0. Would that make that big of a difference?
Yeah, we can change it.
Yeah.
So what is it, red?
This is yellow. Red is working. And then
8
this
was
one-
20?
823.0.
Okay, what was that? What was the red at? Do you know?
Red is 823.1.
It was 863. The other one was 863.
Okay, but we only need this one. Or
This one, so this one's the red. This one's yellow. See, yellow is with white and red was with yellow. That's why it's all confusing. I just need to know the numbers on that one down there. But it says it's getting radio frequency, so we're close to the right number.
Yeah, the red one is.
You said it was 2.5 or?
This is the one that's not working. This
Was
one
it one?
823.
Yeah, so this one's 823.1.
Yeah, and that's the one that's getting the signal. It's an R board.
Can you see it from there?
No, I don't see anything.
Sorry, let's check that.
Nope.
Let's check that. What channel is that?
23.
Is that the right one? Alright, come on. Go down to 20.
Right, you want to.
So we just change it to this one. Now we should be.
It's this one now.
Yeah, because we switched the channel.
Okay. Yep, now it works.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, that's got it. Check the. You might want to grab a battery. You got any batteries out there? Got 2 left.
We should be.
Okay. That's weird that it was on the wrong channel. Now we know. So now it's on this one.
Yep, 21, 22.
That's perfect. That's yellow. So it was using the wrong channel. So it should be good.
got some other folks coming in. Give us about 5 more minutes, you guys. We've got some other folks still rolling.
We've got about 5 more minutes. We've got some other folks still coming in. We'll just start just a few minutes.
We have a lot to get through. Turn this off. I'm gonna see if I can do it.
You can do stage.
Yep, I can do stage right here, so if I try. I can't turn it off. I can turn stage right here. Turn the stage lights on. Yep.
for the presentation of the colors and singing of the American National Anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. Welcome everyone to our senior awards ceremony at Dr. Jefferson and Principal here at Stuttgart High School. I'd like to start off. Let's give a big warm welcome to our senior class sponsor, Miss Stephanie Payne.
together with our administrators, counselors, educators, and support staff, have played an instrumental role in shaping our educational landscape. I extend my sincere appreciation to the parents, educators, administrators, and community members for their unwavering support and collaborative efforts in nurturing these young talents, enabling them to carve a meaningful path in life and instilling in them the resilience to confront both challenges and triumphs. Without further ado, let us commence this evening's proceedings by welcoming Coach W to the stage to present our Physical Education Award.
This year, our honoree has taken every PE class that SSS has to offer. He is a three-sport varsity athlete who excels in all athletic activities. As a teaching assistant, he filled in for absent dance class students, planned lessons, taught physical education concepts, managed equipment, and stepped up on list. He has a unique ability to meet students with varying athletic capabilities at their level and motivate them to improve, develop positive, and motivating peer relationships. His calm demeanor and led by example style makes him a force in the classroom, on the court, on the field, and in the swimming pool. It is for these reasons and many more that we are honored as PE Department to recognize Ryan Stevenson as our Physical Education Department Award.
Practicum student in the Language Arts Department this year. She's an excellent writer and always enters your classroom with a positive attitude and a desire to learn. She is definitely one of our shining lights in our classroom. This year's Language Arts Department medal winner is Isabella Zagala. Isabella will be attending New York University. I would now like to introduce Daniel Kopstick, who will be giving the Math Award.
Can you hear me? A little taller than most. All right, I'll bend down a little bit. All right. Don't want to move the microphone. Okay. It is my proud honor to name this year's Math Department Award winner. This young student's reputation began well before he entered the school. No, not the boy who lived, Harry Potter reference, but rather the 8th grader who learned AP Calculus BC during COVID on his own and earned a 5 on the AP exam. With these allures, he was quickly known as the freshman, and every student knew exactly who he was. Ben Kaufman entered Stuttgart High School as a freshman with very few math challenges left. He was forced to take stats with me, but if Dodia couldn't challenge him anymore, what was there left for him to do? Take online math classes learning vector calculus, linear algebra, abstract algebra, and differential functions, classes that would make most of us shudder. With his schedule freed of high school math, he found he needed to challenge himself in other directions. He found math needed application and took nearly every science class and being an incredible help in the science classrooms. He has spread his wings to always try completely different new experiences one might not associate with the supreme title as math nerd. He was forced to say goodbye to each year's senior class as he was often the only underclassman in many of his courses. But he was respected and appreciated by all. He has twice been the Mu Alpha Theta president and sacrificed his face and well-being to be pied in the face many times over and help spread math appreciation beyond our walls and reconnect with the elementary school post-COVID. He has tutored almost everyone in the school for all 4 years of high school, and many past graduates wanted to reach out and say, "Congrats, Ben Kaufman. Thank you for being an awesome friend and tutor and for teaching math to so many former seniors and juniors. And thank you on behalf of Stuttgart High School for being more than an amazing math and science student. Thank you for being one of the kindest and friendliest students to ever grace our halls." So, thank you, Ben. Where is it? Now presenting the Science Honor today is Miss Karen Lund.
I can't duck that long. Stuttgart High School has many students who are deserving of this award, and it is often a challenge for the science department to determine that one student who stands out within the school for their efforts and achievements in science. Of course, this year's recipient has very high academic performance in their science classes and their AP scores, but an outstanding science student is more than just performance. They exude certain characteristics, and she exemplifies these characteristics on a consistent daily basis. She is curious and creative with her list of scientific questions. Yes, she has a list that she adds to, consistently questioning and analyzing throughout her day. My favorite questions are those developed from what she learns in culinary. She wants to relate every food item made to the chemistry she has learned. It always makes this chemist smile in shared love of applied chemistry. She is persistent and logical. Yes, she will analyze her work and look for errors, but more importantly, she often leaves a problem that she can't solve and will return to the problem to try it again and again to look for different methods to solve the problem. And that truly embodies the spirit of science. She is a team member. Her lab group for AP Chemistry was one of the most cooperative lab groups I've ever seen. The three of them would work
to share ideas to come to a solution, but there had to be a common and complete understanding between the three of them before they would move on. There was a group commitment of learning that ensured that they all passed the AP Chemistry exam. She has a love of scientific learning. Although I didn't know it at the time, chemistry was not this student's favorite subject. I would have thought just the opposite based on her engagement. When new chemistry topics were introduced, she was always so engrossed. I could see the light bulb turning on and her excitement over the connections she was making. The most common question she always started with, "Is this why?" And then she would proceed to apply that chemistry knowledge to the world around her. Sometime in the spring, she admitted to me that chemistry hadn't been her favorite subject, but that wasn't true anymore. And in fact, her career choice had changed because of this love. To watch someone's enthusiasm for a subject grow so much that they decide to make that part of their future endeavors is so rewarding, and why most of us are teachers. It is my pleasure to present the 2023-2024 Stuttgart High School Science Department Award to Evelyn Mayo. This year's World Language Department Award is proudly presented to a student whose interest in language extends beyond the classroom. As a lifelong language learner and member of the Honor Society, this student represents the spirit of leadership and the joy of learning. The recipient stands as a testament to the power of kindness and patience, encouraging peers to embrace language learning. This student's compassionate approach and mentorship every student feels comfortable to continue their linguistic journey. Please congratulate the recipient of the 2024 World Language Department Award, Hanukkah Smith. With an exceptional work ethic and a genuine passion for learning, this student has consistently gone above and beyond, exceeding expectations and leaving a lasting impression on teachers, classmates, and teammates alike. Please give a round of applause to this year's Social Studies Department Award recipient, Will Stewart.
So the first award I'm going to hand out here is our ROTC award for our program here. Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Reed Payne has done a phenomenal job as our battalion commander this past year. The dedication and leadership for our program has been an example for all our cadets to follow. She's always among the first to volunteer and assist when company needed. Most importantly, she is a young woman with impeccable character and discipline who I would not hesitate to recommend for any position requiring trust and responsibility. I'm confident she will achieve success as she starts the next chapter in her life at Texas A&M on a 4-year Army ROTC scholarship and learning to become a veterinarian. Please welcome Lieutenant to the stage. Before I get into handing out some certificates of achievement for our high school seniors here moving on to the next chapter of our ROTC scholarships, I would like to get every senior in here that has been enlisted in the military, be that Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, even Coast Guard, either in the National Guard, Reserves, or active duty component. Please stand. Please stand up. Yeah, there's most of you out there. ROTC Scholarship Awards. Earning an Army ROTC Scholarship to attend the University of Pittsburgh,
Army ROTC scholarship to attend Washington University in St. Louis, Isabella Galerter. Earning an Air Force ROTC scholarship to attend University of Texas, Austin, Aiden Humphreys. Army ROTC scholarship to Norwich University, Aiden Morgan. Army ROTC scholarship to Texas A&M University, Reed Payne. Navy ROTC scholarship attending the University of Maine, Douglas Peterson. Army ROTC scholarship to Stanford University, Anna Raleigh. Air Force ROTC scholarship to University of Southern California, Ryan Stevenson. And an Army ROTC scholarship to Cornell University, Charles Stewart. Now to present our academy appointments, our first academy appointment to the U.S. Military Academy, I'd like to introduce Brigadier General Rose Caravori.
I'm honored to present the certificate of appointment to West Point. It reads, on behalf
of the President of the United States of America and the Admissions Committee of the United States Military Academy, I take great pleasure in presenting this certificate of appointment to Alexander and Vaughn
for the class of 2028. Signed, Lieutenant General Dillon, U.S. Army Superintendent. States Space Force to present an appointment to United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. This appointment is equivalent to a 4-year full ride scholarship at a top-tier university. At the end of the 4 years, cadets will earn a Bachelor of Science degree in their choice of 31 majors and will be commissioned as second lieutenant in either the United States Air Force or the Space Force. Cadets of the Air Force Academy attend classes at universities across the nation. However, in addition, they will take part in various programs, including flying aircraft, free fall parachuting, competitive athletics, military training, and even opportunities abroad. All the graduates will enter either the Air Force or the Space Force and will serve at least 5 years of active duty service time. While many graduates of the United States Air Force Academy have gone on to become successful officers with a military career, we have also had Rhodes Scholars, accomplished leaders in corporate America, and also politicians and professional athletes. The Air Force Academy this year received over 10,000 applicants, and only 1,250 were appointed to enter the next class. It is my distinct pleasure, on behalf of the President of the United States and the Superintendent of the United States Air Force Academy, to call up Tobin MacArthur, as he is hereby appointed as a cadet in the United States Air Force Academy, Class of 28. Congratulations, Tobin.
And to present the Naval Academy appointment, Commander Retired Spencer Templeton.
Tonight, it's my distinct pleasure to recognize the honor Roman Romero, Junior Partnership Appointment to the United States Academy Class of 2022. Stuttgart High School, we are proud of the chief achievements on behalf of the student of the Academy. It's my pleasure to present the certificate of appointment to the Academy Class of 2028.
And to present the Music Award, Mr. Andrew Hill.
Good afternoon. I am recommending this second music student because she showed both talent and highest level of dedication of music academics as demonstrated by her consistent and high-quality music performances and adaptive character that sets her apart from the majority of her peers. Through hard work and perseverance, she was raised 4 years to keep up with clarinets in the top section, earning respect and admiration in her section based on becoming one of the most valued leaders. As a senior, she is herself indispensable as both a clarinet and section leader. I must also mention that she successfully auditioned my jazz ensemble in the fall, teaching herself to play alto saxophone just one summer. Her talent and determination have also been recognized outside our school. She qualified for all 3 of the European honors events run by Dodds, Creative Connections for Drama, Sing and Swing Jazz Fest for show choir, and honors music for clarinet. She rounded this all off by wearing just about every hat possible at our final spring concerts this past week. She performed in both the advanced and jazz bands. She arranged a final combined band piece, May the Road Rise to Meet You, and made her conducting debut as well. 2 nights later, she performed with show choir and arranged the a cappella showstopper Teenage Dream. She embodies everything a music teacher could ask for, and she's done this for 4 years, which means if she stayed with me for 4 years, she's a little bit bonkers, but that's okay. I'll accept it. To accept our music department award, please welcome Kayleen Meade.
much more than talent. It demands focus and a strong discipline of practice. To complete a portfolio for AP Studio Art is an accomplishment in itself, but to have achieved this 2 years in a row and with such a high level of quality and scores is truly impressive. This success requires an inner strength and commitment that is built on a passion for art making, and this year's recipient has consistently and tirelessly proven that they are a serious artist who is driven by such passion. Having the clarity of a specific concept, they quietly retreated into that special place that artists have, and amazing artwork soon began to appear, all done with the hand and eye of one who understands techniques and emotion. This amazing art student has been involved with the SHS Art Club, the Archaeology Club, and was an inaugural inductee to the National Art Honor Society. She has shown their dedication to pushing herself to be the best artist they can by attending summer workshops at one of the most prestigious art colleges in the U.S., the Maryland Institute College of Art, and next year she'll be attending Vassar College to study biology and pursue her interest in the visual arts. It is our pleasure to award this year's SHS Medal of Recognition to Grace Buckles. Also present the Drama Award. What can we say about this student? He works hard but makes it look easy. He's a positive leader among his peers and is always looking for ways to step up to encourage and motivate others. His sense of humor and love for a good prank helps keep things fun. He loves a good backstage conversation, but only during rehearsals, never a performance. He has a serious love and passion for his craft, and he shares that with every cast and crew member he works with. Merrick Piper, you will be missed on the SHS stage, but we know you are on to exciting new adventures, and we wish you the best of luck. Don't forget to thank Ms. Bagnaschi in your Oscar acceptance speech. All right, Merrick. Pleasure to introduce Ms. Dickmeyer to present the Avid Award.
I'm very pleased to present the Outstanding Avid Medal winner for this school year. This individual has been a solid asset to the Avid program for the past 4 years. She has been active in school sports, school leadership roles, has continued to take challenging courses, while always maintaining a positive attitude and being there for the AVID program as a tutor when we were needed. This young woman will be attending University of Kansas and graduate with a 3.8 GPA, proudly wearing her AVID honor cord. This year's recipient of the AVID medal is Gracie Bassell.
recipient of the 2024 Culinary Arts Award, let me take a moment to share a glimpse of the journey that led us here. This award isn't just about recognizing talent, it's about honoring dedication, creativity, and pursuit of culinary mastery. Noah Lee, a remarkable young man, embodies these qualities. His hard work, his kindness, and commitment have set him apart. Throughout the year, I've witnessed Noah's growth as a leader. Not only does he excel in class, but he also takes the initiative to lead various activities within our culinary club. Noah's team clinched first place at this year's Cafe Culinary Arts competition. Their culinary creations impressed the judges. Noah, your victory is a testament to your talent and teamwork. As we stand here today, I can't help but wonder where Noah's passion will take him in the culinary world. I am confident that Noah's bright future awaits him. So without further ado, it is my privilege to announce the recipient of the 2024 Culinary Arts Award, Mr. Noah Lee. Noah, please step forward and accept this well-deserved honor. May your culinary journey continue to be filled with flavor, creativity, and endless possibilities. Congratulations, and thank you for enriching our culinary community. Next up to present the award of distinction is the wonderful Miss Alex Hill.
This student epitomizes the embodiment of kindness, respect, and humility in all aspects of her academic journey. She is a beacon of kindness, and her warm-hearted generosity graces the halls of Stuttgart High School. She actively welcomes and befriends new students, fostering a sense of community here. Her selfless dedication is further evident in her willingness to assist teachers and peers alike, offering her time generously and without hesitation. Her patience, both with others and with herself, underscores her admirable character as she diligently applies herself to her studies, understanding that excellence is the fruit of persistent effort. With each achievement, she not only meets but exceeds her potential, continuously setting higher standards for herself. Her remarkable contributions to her academic environment make her a deserving recipient of this distinction award and is a testament to her unwavering commitment to excellence, integrity, and compassion. Jada Lee, please come up here and get your award. Male and female athletic awards presented by Coach W. It is my honor to introduce you guys to our male and female Panther of the Year. We're going to start with our male. He was the captain and leader of the football, wrestling, and track teams all this year. He earned first team linebacker and first team running back for the Stuttgart Panthers. He also became a Dodia wrestling champion for the second year in a row, and is currently the returning discus champion in track and field, expecting to place in the top 3 in
both discus and shot put this year at Rose. He will be attending Oklahoma State University in the fall. Please welcome Jack Kruger. Our female athlete of the year was voted to the first team All-India this year on the championship girls basketball team. She was also selected as the first ever girls basketball All-Star member. She was a cheerleading captain and is currently the captain of the girls soccer team. She has been a constant presence in all three sports and is looking to help her team secure another soccer title this spring. She will be attending the University of Colorado this fall. It's my honor to present the award to Ella Kirk. Up next, the Career Practical Awards will be presented by Miss Dawn Harper.
Good evening. So career practicum is inherently different from a lot of the courses that we've been honoring thus far, in that students not only work directly with me, but they also work directly with their supervisors every other day, all around our Stuttgart community. So when it came to deciding who to honor for the Career Practicum Award, 6 mentors wrote to me personally about how invaluable their student was during their internship this year. They wanted me and our school community to know just how valuable this student was to them. It became impossible to tease out a single honoree from the 6 supervisors, as each placement in our community was so different and yet equally important. So it was decided that this year we would honor all 6. In describing the work ethic of these honorees, and to borrow from the United States Postal Service creed, neither snow nor rain, nor heat nor gloom of night stays the couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds. In our case, metaphorically speaking, of course, these honorees rose in love and no matter what, completed their duties with diligence, precision, and excellence. Tonight, we honor placements with the chaplain's office, a second-grade classroom at Stuttgart Elementary, a culinary arts assistant, a sports medicine assistant, a chemistry lab assistant, and a career practicum assistant. Please help me in honoring these 6 as you all come up at once and we will give you your award. Micah Austin. J.C. Hutchins. Riley Copeland. Gabe Maples. Sadie Ortiz. And Eva Tomola. She was his supervisor. Sadie. Thank you. I now have the honor and privilege of introducing the Harriet R. Tubman Awards presented by Sister Sandra Wingfield, who is the OES member.
introducing 3 scholarships to students who represented high ability to achieve academically, be leaders in their community, as well as participate in many extracurricular activities. So first up, I would like to welcome Chloe Freeman to the stage. Each recipient will be receiving $3,000.
I would like to introduce Shay Miller for the Stuttgart Wives Club.
Good evening, I'm Shay Miller. I'm the Welfare Vice President for the Stuttgart Community Spouses Club. That's okay. Well, at one time we were known as the Wives Club. Each year, SCSC awards somewhere in the neighborhood of $250,000 in grants and scholarships to USAG Stuttgart community organizations and people pursuing further education. This year is no exception, and we will be awarding close to $100,000 to scholarship recipients. All of our funds to support community grants and scholarships come from the SCSC Thrift Shop. We could not award these funds without our community members who donate, shop, volunteer, and work at our thrift shop. So to those who support the thrift shop, thank you. Because of our thrift shop profits are still in the process of being finalized, I don't have the exact scholarship amounts for each individual. But I would like to announce the names of those who are receiving an SCSC scholarship. These students will receive information regarding the exact amount of their scholarship on May 19th, and the amounts will range from $3,000 to $250. Congratulations to Aiden Humphreys, Amelia Harris, Annika Smith, Anna Roth, Benjamin Kaufman, Dakota Prudhomme, Emma Malone, Evelyn Mayo, Gabe Naples, Grace Buckles, Gracie Baskell, Isabella Gilliter, Isabella Sagala, Ishmael Anglada Paz, J.C. Hutchins, Julia Makata, Aaron Geese, Kevin Lee, Kira French, Chloe Freeman, Layla Picata, Logan Hammock, Luca Collier, Mason Hawks, Micah Austin, Nick Stedham, Rachel Bruce, Reed Payne, Reese Woodard, Roxanne Miranda, Ryan Stevenson, Savannah Hensley, Sophia Avalette Williams, Taylor Wilson, Tobin MacArthur, Valentina Ogden, Will Hitchcock, Alex Samler, James Prudhomme, and Madeline Andres. On behalf of all Stuttgart Community Spouses Club members, the Scholarship Committee, and the SCSC Board, congratulations to all these scholarship recipients.
Becoming a national merit finalist is an extraordinary accomplishment that reflects not only exceptional academic prowess, but also deep commitment to excellence, dedication, and learning.
It signifies not just intelligence, but also diligence, perseverance, and passion for knowledge. Being named a National Merit Finalist places you among the elite group of students nationwide, showcasing your ability to excel in academics and stand out among your peers. This year, Daudet has 2 National Merit Finalists, both at Stuttgart High School. Please stand in your seat and be recognized. Micah Austin and Kevin Lee. Now I'd like to invite Miss Shanita White to the mic.
Good evening. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Simon Sanchez, and I'm the president of the Stuttgart chapter of the Armed Forces Communications and Electronics Association here. And our purpose in the community is to facilitate the professional development and growth of the IT professionals that are stationed in the various campuses around Post. And we take a particular interest in growing emerging leaders. And in that vein, every year we try to give away scholarship money, and we work with the IT community in the area to raise those funds. Last year we were able to raise $15,000 to give away. This year we were able to grow that to $18,000, and we reach out to the students of the high school, and we put a prompt out every year and ask them to give us a submission and tell us about their interest in IT. This year, our request was, tell us about how you will impact IT and its growth in the future. And the submissions we received were so impressive that we decided to level the amount we're giving away to all the students. And so tonight we'll be giving away $3,600 to each of the 5 recipients. And I'd ask that they all come up so we can take a big group picture, and we'll be taking a picture with a big cartoon check tonight, but the real check is in the mail, so we'll get it to the school later this week. But here are the names: Isabella C. Gelliter, Isabella Segala, Kevin Lee, Valentina Sophia Ogden, and Anna Roth. If you please come up, we'll do a picture. Thank you, and I'll be followed by the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, presented by Miss Madeline Bates.
Good evening. On behalf of the women of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Mu Psi Omega Chapter, I'm honored to present a $1,000 scholarship to Chloe Freeman.
Next, we have some AP recognitions that we would like to recognize. Please note that the AP recognitions are from scores from last year, up until last year. Obviously, we're almost running into AP testing now, so we anticipate that at the conclusion of this year, these lists will be growing of the different diplomas and different recognitions, but this year, these recognitions are at the closing of last year. The AP International Diploma is a globally recognized certificate awarded to students who display exceptional achievement across a variety of disciplines. Available to international students attending secondary schools outside the United States and to U.S. students applying to universities outside the country. The International Diploma certifies outstanding academic excellence with a global perspective. Please stand in your seat to be recognized for the AP International Diploma, Benjamin Holton and Aaron Witten. And next we have the AP Seminar and Research Certificate. Please stand in your seat and be recognized. Layla Bakada, Rorian Schultz, Isla Taylor, and Ava Tamola. Next, we have the AP Capstone Diploma. Earning the AP Capstone honor is a testament to your dedication for intellectual curiosity, critical thinking skills, and dedication to academic excellence. By successfully completing this rigorous AP Capstone program, you have proven yourself as a capable and resourceful scholar, equipped with the tools to navigate the challenges of higher education and beyond. The AP Capstone Diploma is granted to students who earn scores of 3 or higher on the AP Seminar and AP Research and on 4 additional AP exams of their choosing. Please stand in your seat and be recognized. Benjamin Kaufman, Anna Roth, and Isabella Segala.
Good evening. The AP Scholars Program through College Board recognizes high school students who have demonstrated outstanding college-level achievement through their performance on AP exams. The Scholars Award is awarded to students who scored 3 or more on at least 3 AP exams from last school year. Please stand to be recognized. James Arnold, Roman Arnold Romero, Sophia Albeit Williams, Alex Bond, Grace Buckles, Isabella Clare, Isabella Dugan, Sharif Elms, Catherine Guys, Isabella Gerliter, Daniel Greer, Nathan Johnston, Julian Licata, Emma Malone, Kayleen Mead, Roxana Miranda, Layla Picata, Ree Payne, Orion Schultz, Isabella Segala, Ryan Stevenson, Isla Taylor, Ava Tamala, Emma Wheatley, and Taylor Wilson. AP Scholar with honor are students who receive an average score of at least 3.25 on all AP exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 4 or more of these exams at the conclusion of the 22-23 school year. Please stand in your seat to be recognized. Zachary Call, William Goodwin, Ava Harris, Benjamin Holton, Sadie Ortiz, Takata Prudhomme, Anika Smith. AP Scholar with Distinction are students who receive an average score of at least 3.5 on all AP exams taken and scores 3 or higher on 5 or more exams at the conclusion of the 22-23 school year. Please stand in your seat to be recognized. Micah Austin, Luca Collier, Connor Eaton, Aiden Humphreys, Benjamin Holmes, Connor Hutchinson, Benjamin Kaufman, Kevin Lee, Evelyn Mayo, Tobin MacArthur, Douglas Peterson, Anna Roth, Manami Salas, William Stedham, Charles Stewart, William Stewart, Aaron Witten, and Rice Woodard. Congratulations.
welcome Luke Humphreys for the Spanish National Honor Society.
Good evening, everyone. Hola a todos. My name is Luke Humphreys, Professor Luke Humphreys. Hoy les vine a hablar sobre la Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the Spanish Honor Society. El propósito de la Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica es reconocer logros de los estudiantes secundarios en el mundo hispánico y apoyar estudios académicos sobre y acerca de la lengua española. The purpose of the Spanish Honor Society is to recognize achievements of high school students in the Latin world and to support academic studies in and about the Spanish language. The following students will receive honor cords as esteemed members of the Spanish Honor Society. Ismael Angara Paz, Barrera Bryan, Luca Collier, Gabriel De Brito, Aiden Humphreys, JC Hutchins, Gabriel Maples, Mario Murcia Rubia, Valentina Ogden, Ronelli Rolandi, Annika Smith, Isabella Remy, and Emma Reed.
I'm Jonathan Bernetti. I am the NHS president, and I am talking. I'm announcing the National Technical Honor Society's mission and members. The National Technical Honor Society's mission is to advocate for and empower all students who pursue the skills needed to build their careers and the global workforce. Our 14 honor cord recipients tonight represent many areas within CTE, including JROTC, culinary, robotics, coding, engineering, and career craftsmanship. 7 of the recipients were founding members last year under the leadership of Mr. Taylor. This year, Ms. McFarland and Ms. and Chef representing career crafting and culinary respectively. Co-sponsor this group and are proud to recognize these following individuals: Connor Hutchinson, Kevin Lee, Willie Smith, Dakota Purdom, Connor Eaton, Connor Vaughn Savannah, Aaron Whitten, Shanae Brown, Rachel Bruce, Zach Hall, Jada Lee, Soleil Neal, Lisa Taylor, Eva Tamora. I would like to announce the AVID recipients and AVID tutors of this year. Please, can I have Gracie Basquel, Haley Corsage, Amelia Harris, and Angus Pitcher down here to receive their awards. And then I would also like to invite the two tutors, Rachel Bruce and Jace Holmes, down as well. Next, I'd like to talk about the Science National Honor Society. The SNHS pursues knowledge and has a common desire to share thoughts and the steadfast principles that belong to the Science National Honor Society. Through hard work in all aspects of life, as well as specifically through science and the pursuit of education. I'd like to invite down all of the seniors, as well as Ms. Payne, the sponsor. Starting with James Arnold, Sophia Albia Williams.
Williams.
Albia.
All right.
Sorry. Alexander Bond, Zachary Ben Holton, Ben Cowper, Emily Kelber, Kevin Lee, Emma Miller, Evelyn Mayo, Kaylee Midday, Roxanne Miranda, Aiden Morgan, Mario Garcia Rubino, Vinley Orlando, Reed Payne, Douglas Peterson, Anna Roth, Gabriela Santos, Isabella Segala, Annika Smith, Ryan Stevenson, Will Stewart, Eva Tamala, Aki Wood, and Rice Wood. Okay, LAUP, would you just step back up for the NHS?
Hello, I'm the newly elected Vice President of NHS. NHS holds up its pillars of scholarship, leadership, integrity, character, and service. With these in mind, I'd like to welcome the NHS members to the stage. James Arnold, Micah Austin, Sophia Edward Williams, Gracie Vesco, Berea Bryan, Grace Buckles, Zachary Paul, Isabella Clare, Connor Eden, Chloe Freeman, Catherine Geis, Isabella Bird, Ayla Harris, Madeline Kively, Aiden Humphries, Benjamin Holton, Connor Hutchinson, Ben Kaufman, Ella Kirk, Kevin Lee, Julie Ricotta, Evelyn Mayo, Toby Parker, Kaylee Lee, Aiden Morgan, Soleil O'Neill, Lila Takata, Reed Payne, Dakota Pruitt, Anna Robb, Nami Silas, Isabel Zavala, Monica Smith, Brian Stevenson, and Charles Stewart. Emma Weekly, Aaron Whitten, and Rice Wood. So without getting too emotional, I'm going to kind of go off script for a minute. We have some outstanding students in our National Honor Society that I really needed to honor tonight. And the reason why I'm honoring these outstanding students is they have been so much of our professional development as educators walked alongside of us. Without them, I I couldn't do what I do as a senior sponsor or any other sponsor, or sometimes even my teaching job. These guys have supported so many of our professional development, and I would like to honor them tonight by giving them an award. So if I could have Ben Kaufman, Cole Stewart, Micah Austin, Ella Kirk, Aiden Humphreys, Kevin Lee, Grace Buckles, Anna Roth, and Reed Payne, would you please come to the stage? And would you guys please give them a round of applause? So tonight, these guys have run our tutoring works program, after school tutoring works program. They have tirelessly worked as mentors, and they have tirelessly worked in providing volunteerism. And they have walked alongside of me some of you for 4 years, and some of you for the last couple of years. I would not be where I'm at without sitting on their shoulders. And so thank you for all that you guys do. You are amazing, wonderful students, and I appreciate you so very much. So please give them a round of applause. So again, going off script, my apologies, but I need to do this. If I didn't, I wouldn't feel right about tonight. So a lot of you have thanked me for all the things that I've done, but again, I can't do it without these incredible seniors who have walked alongside of me, and the parents that have been super amazing. I need to make sure that I tell them how much I appreciate them. These guys have basically walked alongside of me and told me, hey, Dr. Payne, this is what we want. This is how we want to do things this year. This is, and I wanted to honor them by making sure that they got what they wanted this year, that the parents got what they wanted. And so without being able to do that, I needed them to fall back on. These guys are in my room. They're working hard. They've done so much. If you go through and look at the library wall, Aiden Humphreys, Issa, thank you so much for that. I couldn't have done that without you. If you see the time, the clock is ticking for our graduating seniors, and that's from our students. That was from them. So I want to honor Stuttgart representatives, Anna Roth, Benjamin Kaufman, and Manami Salas. Please come to the stage. Let me thank you guys, please. Please give them a round of applause. Our student representative names and positions of 2023-24, if you'll come to the stage. Issa Sagala, Kevin Lee, Ella Kirk, Emma Malone, Roxanne Miranda, Aiden Morgan, and Nole Smith. These guys are my senior representatives. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Sergeant Major for 1st Battalion, 10th Special Forces Group here on Panzer. I'm here to announce the award winner of the Vose Award. Chief Warrant Officer 2 Douglas M. Vose was born in Roseburg, Oregon in 1970. He was in the Army in August 1988 at the age of 18 as a 19 Delta Cavalry Scout. When he was 38, he was killed by intense direct small arms fire while deployed to Afghanistan in support of Operation Enduring Freedom as a member of the International Security Assistance Forces, Afghanistan. Chief Vose was known by his friends for his impeccable sense of style, mad driving skills, and happy-go-lucky attitude. He has a laid-back demeanor, but this did not affect his work ethic. When something important, no matter how busy he became, he always made time for his family, his wife Nicole, his son Aiden and Connor, and his daughters Sharon and Noelle. Chief Vose was at home on Panzer Kaserne. Throughout his military career, he impressed his fellow soldiers with his ability to embrace the German language and culture while remaining loyal to his native country as well as calling to serve in its armed forces. With his gentle personality, many desired the opportunity to be close friends. Vose was selfless. Whatever his loved ones required, he would provide. Vose loved his country and dedicated his life to providing for its safety. He served honorably and without fear, all the while being aware of the consequences. As said by his younger brother Jason Vose, he died a hero doing a hero's work. Vose's legacy of service and sacrifice endures as an example for all members of the Stuttgart military community. Now, before exiting Stuttgart High School this time, you notice the plaque. As you approach, run your fingers over the etched name, Douglas M. Vose. By doing this, you are metaphorically touching his soul. Even though he passed, his spirit lies within Stuttgart High School, and each one of us is responsible to remember his last full measure of devotion for our freedom. As a living memorial, we carry out his hopes and dreams, using his courage and wisdom. Teachers are asked each year to nominate a student for the Chief Warrant Officer 2 Vose Outstanding Senior Award, and a committee of administrators, educators, and community members, not all from Stuttgart High School, select the winner for nominations. Names are not included, just what was said about the student. Teachers from Stuttgart High School were asked to look beyond grades and salute a student who is positive, enthusiastic, persevering, funny, diligent, helpful, honest, trustworthy, and humble. The Outstanding Stuttgart High School Senior Student Award winner is selected based on the descriptions from nominations as to how they embody the most outstanding senior. There were quite a few nominations, but the comments about this student from their Stuttgart High School educators stood out beyond the rest. The overwhelming anthem that was expressed by educators in the building were hardworking, honest, trustworthy, inquisitive, a dreamer, kind, thoughtful, shy at times, but a warrior at heart. A student who has overcome obstacles in their life that no one would know, that no one would ever have known. Wise beyond their years, gracious and patient with those who need it. Love their family with all their heart. It is my privilege and honor to award this nomination to Ree Payne.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure and privilege that I introduce our distinguished guest speaker, Major General Peter B. Andrisiak, Jr. Major General Andrisiak currently serves as the Chief of Staff at the U.S. European Command in Stuttgart, Germany, a position he has held since July 24, 2023. His exemplary career in the United States Army Corps of Engineers began upon his graduation from the United States Military Academy at West Point, leading him to serve our nation with distinction in various capacities across the United States, Europe, the Pacific, and Asia. His leadership roles are as diverse as they are impressive, including commanding U.S. Army Alaska and the Pacific Ocean Division of the United States Corps of Engineers. He has also served as the Deputy Commander for the United States Alaskan Commander and the United States Army, Europe, and Africa. Major General Andresiak's commitment to excellence is further exemplified by his tenure as the Chief of Staff for the U.S. Army Pacific, the 3rd Infantry Division, and the U.S. Forces Afghanistan, among others. A veteran of multiple operations, Major General Andresiak has been a pivotal figure in the missions such as Operation Support Hope in Rwanda, Operation Desert Thunder in Kuwait, and multiple deployments during Operation Iraq Freedom and Operations Enduring Freedom and Freedom Sentinel in Afghanistan. His operational acumen is matched by his academic achievements, holding a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, a Master's of Science in Environmental and Water Resource Engineering, and a Master's of Science in the National Security Strategy. His dedication to service and has been recognized through numerous decorations, including the Distinguished Service Medal, the Legion of Merit, and the Bronze Star Medal, to name a few. Major General Andresiak's commitment to duty is paralleled by his commitment to family, being a devoted husband to Casey and a father to Mackenzie and Max. Please join me in welcoming a true leader and patriot, Major General Peter B. Andresiak, Jr.
See if I can make this adjustment. You guys hear me in the back okay? Okay, got a thumbs up. I'm going to switch the books out. Okay, Dr. Payne, I appreciate that very generous introduction. I'm also very aware that I'm the only thing between you and probably dinner at this point in time. Started stripping things out, all right, so no problems with adjusting the script because I'm going to adjust mine. So I'd ask that Dr. Payne asked me to do a couple things. One, say something inspirational. I don't think I can match what I've just seen this evening, right? So we'll check that block right there. But she did also ask me to do a point of reflection, and I will do that. But first, bear with me as I do some thank yous and some recognizing of some folks, right, that made this evening possible. And so, Dr. Payne, I appreciate the opportunity to be part of this special event. And I do need to start by thanking all those that made this evening possible. So Mrs. Elizabeth Fales, the community superintendent, Mr. Michael Jefferson, the principal, Ms. Beata Coleman, vice principal, Ms. Karen Wells, the vice principal, and of course Dr. Payne, the senior sponsor, and there are a number of seniors, parents, educators, and those that helped out this evening. So please join me in a round of applause for all of them. So the focus has been on a lot of talented students, but there's others that we need to thank to make sure that, because they are actually really the team behind the award winners this evening. So to our esteemed teachers and administrators, your unwavering dedication, tireless efforts, profound commitment to nurturing the young minds have played an instrumental role in shaping the future leaders that sitting before us. To our invaluable guidance counselors, your guidance, support, and wisdom have been invaluable assets in our students' journey towards the personal and academic growth. Your commitment to assisting them in navigating the complexities of life and education is truly commendable and has helped pave the way for their success. To our dedicated coaches, your endless encouragement, mentorship, and dedication to our students' development, both on and off the field, have not yet gone unnoticed. And through your guidance, our students have learned the virtues of discipline, teamwork, and resilience, shaping them into exceptional athletes and outstanding individuals. And then finally, to the parents and families, your unwavering involvement in every aspect of your high school journey deserves the utmost recognition from the countless hours spent driving them to and from events, to the unwavering support at fundraising activities, and the comforting presence through both victories and defeats. Your dedication has been a cornerstone of our student success. Please join me in applauding this remarkable community that has worked tirelessly to nurture and empower Stuttgart High School students to excel. Together, we've created an environment where greatness thrives, and for that, we are eternally grateful. So please join me in a round of applause. And then congratulations to all the student winners tonight. You've excelled academically, athletically, in leadership, in arts and service, and in some cases, all of the above. It's a result of your commitment, self-discipline, and perseverance in pursuit of excellence. You have a great deal to be proud of. And I would ask you to bear with me as I jump around through this. I think it's also important to note, right, I'm a brat myself. I went to Heidelberg High School, right, and here are a couple of my classmates there, the Kirks. You're a special breed, and it's important that you understand that. As dependents of service members and DoD civilians and contractors, you grew up in a very different environment where you have unique and shared experiences in hardship. You've endured multiple moves, parents' deployments, and the uncertainty that it brings, and you've learned the meaning of selfless service and sacrifice that comes at a high cost and a number of missed opportunities. We've also gotten a great opportunity to see the world and experience different cultures. These shared experiences and hardships develop long-lasting, resilient bonds with your peers. So as you move on in life, you're going to find that those relationships are unlike any others. They'll endure for many years, and if you maintain a meaningful social connection, they can last a lifetime. So let me get to the part, right, about reflection. The focus for this evening with a number of high-performing folks, right, is really about how do you ensure that you've lived a productive and filled life, right? And I think the challenge that you're going to find, right, is that as driven as you are, right, there's some things that are worth reflecting on, and I'm going to share 4 things with you as we go forward. Now, how do you know if you've lived a productive or fulfilled life? I can tell you that I went out and I looked at a couple things, right, about folks that have kind of reached the twilight of their lives, and what are the biggest things that they felt were missing near the end of their lives. I was surprised at how much is written. There's books about this and a number of studies, and I think this is kind of illuminating, because you would think that when people got later in life, that the number one thing that they would regret, right, were those things that were material things, right, or accomplishments, right, that they never got to. And the reality is, it's a lot less about things and money and titles. It's more about opportunity loss and just being kind and selfless to others that wind up mattering more in the end. There are about 14 main things that folks regretted in life. I'll highlight a couple of these. Some said, right, a number of them said, I played it safe and should have taken more risks. I should have been more loving to those who matter most. And I should have been a better spouse, parent, or child. I should have spent less time working and more time and develop more balance. I should have lived my dream and not someone else's. And I should have been happier and enjoyed life more. I should have done more for others, and I should have maintained contact with friends. And so the question is, how do you go through your life, and why do you get a point where these are the biggest questions that you have in your life? Right now, I'll walk you through a couple of reasons, and I think what you find out is that there are some values that were pretty much out of balance, and I'll walk you through, I think, a framework that will help you work through this. So 4 points. The first one is a little long. Bear with me. I'll blow through the last 3. So number 1, right, is that this might be the most important or single most important thing that you do, right? It is, are you a person of deep character? Everyone has character to varying degrees, and it's really shaped by your upbringing, right? Life experiences and where you spend your time. It starts in your home with your parents. It's shaped by your friends that you choose, the schools and other institutions you attend, and for good or bad, it's the information and social media that you consume. It's the way someone thinks, feels, behaves, and it's underpinned by the qualities and characteristics you value. People of great character, right, are not born, they're made. And the opposite is also true. You have a complete control of your character, but you have to be deliberate about it, and you have to reinforce the values and actions daily. Think about, the people that you've been around. Have you ever seen a person, right, that inspires you, make you be a better human being, right? They're polished, they're prepared, they're professional, but they're also kind and genuine, right? But you'll also find people that are polished, prepared, and professional, right, and you get a sense, right, they don't really care, right? It's important, right, that you can shape every piece of this. There's a great book, right, that I highly recommend that you read by a New York Times columnist named David Brooks, and it's called The Road to Character. Let me try to boil this down to its simplest piece. He notes that humans are deeply flawed and that we have two opposing sides of our nature that are in constant tension. And he describes these as two people. In my case, it would be Pete 1 and Pete 2. And he describes the two sets of virtues. There's the resume virtues and there's the eulogy virtues. The resume virtues are the skills that you bring to the marketplace. The eulogy virtues are the ones that are talked about at your funeral. And whether you're kind, honest, brave, or faithful, were you capable of deep love? So deep down, we all know that the eulogy virtues are the more important than the resume ones. But our culture and our educational system spend more time teaching the skills and strategies you need for career success and the qualities that you need to be able to radiate some sort of inner light. Many of us are clear on how to build an external career and how to build inner character. So what complicates all of this is the proliferation of social media and the emergence of the current culture of the big me, where what is valued is self-promotion. Social media wants you to broadcast and a highlight reel of your life. Brooks writes near the end of the book that we do not need to replace the values of the two different sides of our human nature. Rather, our task is to bring the resume virtues and eulogy virtues into a healthier balance. And this is the bottom line of point 1. Ask yourself who you want to be and determine whether or not that there is a gap between your stated values and your lived values, and make sure that there's a healthy balance between resume virtues and the eulogy virtues. Take some time to write down and determine the legacy that you want to leave behind and how you want to be defined. No doubt those resume virtues will be easy. The hard work will be the eulogy virtues, the ones that become so important later in life. And then periodically ensure that you're living them. Knowing who you are and reinforcing those values will serve as the bulwark to the external pressure and challenges that you will have ahead. And understanding this makes the next 3 points much easier and to fall in place. Point number 2, time is short. Are you setting the right priorities? If someone told me when I was 18 years old that time was very short and would pass like that, I wouldn't have believed it, and I don't expect you to believe it either. But life passes pretty quickly. Every one of us has the same amount of time. Every morning, we have 86,400 seconds to spend and invest. The bank opens a new account. It allows no balances and overdrafts, and if you fail to use the day's deposits, the loss is yours. Think about that the next time your screen time message pops up on your phone. Now, understanding point 1, write down your priorities in life and get committed to the right priorities and balance your character. Now is the time to do the things that you ought to do, and this is where you cultivate your espoused values. You want to get that degree or that certification? Take the classes now. You want to make a sports team? Put in the work now. That old friend that you need to make amends with? Do it now. You see someone hurting? Reach out now. The book that you ought to read? Do it now. The family that you need to spend more time with? I will tell you that when I left at 18 years old, little did I know, that the next 30 years of my relationship with my family was going to be spent mostly on a phone or a couple of weeks a year if I was lucky. If you have an opportunity before you leave, take that time and spend it with your family. And then you want to invest in your resilience and grow spiritually, start it now. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, and the time is too short for indecision and vacillation. Remember, it's the quality of life that matters, not the length. Point number 3, don't forget to enjoy the journey, especially with high performers, and all the focus on the resume virtues. It's going to be easy to get lost in all the things that you need to accomplish. It's a great poem that I recommend. Robert Hastings called The Station. I'll read through some pieces of it to make the point. Tucked away in our subconscious minds is this idyllic vision in which we see ourselves on a long journey that spans the entire continent. In this, he describes the traveling on a train and looking out the window and describing everything, that is beautiful or what you should be enjoying as you look out that window. And he says, but then we drift off, and uppermost in our conscious minds is our final destination. For at a certain hour on a given day, our train will finally pull into some station with bells ringing, the band's playing. And once that day comes, so many other wonderful dreams are going to come true. And so restlessly we pace the aisles, we count the miles, peering ahead, waiting, and waiting for the station. And yes, when we reach the station, we think that's going to be it. We promise ourselves when we're 18, when we win the promotion, the last kid through college, you get that car that you want, or you finally get that nest egg for retirement. And so we think from that day on, we'll live happily ever after. And then sooner or later, we realize that there is no station in this life. There's no one earthly place to arrive once and for all. And we need to realize that the journey is the joy, the station is an illusion, and it will constantly outdistance us. So he says, gently close the door on yesterday and throw the key away. It's the burdens of today that drive me mad. But it's not the burdens of today that drive me mad, but rather the regret over yesterday and the fear of tomorrow. And regret and fear become the twin thieves that steal us of today. So stop pacing the aisles, counting the miles. Instead, swim more rivers, climb more mountains, kiss more babies, count more stars, laugh more, cry less, go barefoot oftener, eat more ice cream, ride more merry-go-rounds, and then watch the sunsets. Life must be lived as we go along. For those of us that are task-driven, that's our work and little joy, we fear that we're going to miss out on something or be left behind. Please focus on the journey and enjoying the journey. And then point 4 is the hardship and failure you're experiencing your downfall or your opportunity for your greatest victory. I put this for us for a reason, because how you respond to adversity determines whether you're successful or whether you're going to fail. Adversity and failure, it's in all of our futures. Adversity introduces a man or a woman to himself or herself, and some of you may be there today. It will come in many forms. Plenty of people, and even those that you love and trust, will tell you that you can't do something. Some of us will fail in tasks at work, we'll lose a job, we won't make a team, and we'll all experience some personal tragedy by losing someone in our lives or have medical challenges. Whatever you do, don't quit. It seems to feed on itself and it gets easier and easier. If you cultivate the character traits, you will find that you're equipped to overcome every obstacle. So focus on what you have, vice what you don't. Adversity and even failure, it was never meant to defeat you. It was meant to promote you. So when you think you have a problem, it's easy to think it's too big. I can't do it. It's too much. So if you run from your problems and get negative, you're really running from your destiny. Run to your problem and face it with faith, then you're running to your destiny. And when we face the giants of life, a giant of sickness, a giant of rejection, it's there to promote you and show others who you really are. So I'll close where I began, with those who helped you get here. Regardless of life's setbacks and successes, you will always have those from this community. Reach out to them, stay in touch. They're lifelong friends who will always be there for you. But even in the good times, reach out. You never know who else needs you. So congratulations on your success. Be a person of great character. Make the most of the time that you have and enjoy your journey. Hardship and setbacks in your future are stepping stones to your greatest victory. The best of luck to you.
Thank you, Major General Andresiak, for those inspirational words. One last big round of applause to all the parents and all the students and Dr. Payne for being able to make this night a success. And this concludes our ceremony. Please join us for cake in the back and all